Are you a smart, capable individual who understands complex concepts but struggles with one frustrating problem? Consistency? You devour information, create strategic plans, and possess self-awareness. Yet you repeatedly find yourself falling off track. This isn't about a lack of willpower or intelligence. It's about something far more fundamental, an identity that isn't aligned with your goals. You're trying to build a future on the foundation of who you used to be, and your subconscious mind is resisting that change. Let's dive into the real reason even smart people can't stay consistent, and how to rewrite that internal programming. It's a journey of identity shifting, a conscious effort to redefine who you are at your core. The core issue is self-sabotaging behavior. It's not about laziness or incompetence. It's about a clash between your conscious aspirations and your subconscious self-image. You start strong, but then that nagging voice whispers, "This isn't really you," and everything unravels. The mind has a powerful way of maintaining a consistent self-perception, even if that perception is limiting your potential. It's a protective mechanism, designed to keep you within your comfort zone, even if that comfort zone is ultimately holding you back. This isn't a discipline problem. This is an identity problem. You can force yourself to adhere to a schedule for a while, but eventually, your subconscious will rebel. It will find ways to derail your efforts, to bring you back to the familiar, to the version of yourself it recognizes and understands. Think of it like this. You're trying to drive a high-performance sports car with an engine from a beat-up sedan. The engine is capable of short bursts of speed, but it can't sustain the power needed for a long race. That engine is your subconscious identity. It's the underlying belief system that fuels your actions and shapes your reality. If that belief system is rooted in limitations and self-doubt, it will sabotage your attempts to achieve peak performance. So how do you upgrade the engine? How do you shift your identity to match your aspirations and break free from self-sabotage? This is where the real work begins. It requires introspection, self-compassion, and a willingness to challenge your deeply held beliefs. We need to move from intellect to embodiment. Intelligence allows you to create plans, but it's your identity that drives your behavior. You can intellectually understand the benefits of a healthy diet, but unless you identify as a healthy person, you'll struggle to consistently make healthy choices. It's the difference between knowing what to do and actually doing it. This is about more than just knowledge. It's about becoming. It's about transforming yourself into the person who effortlessly embodies the qualities and characteristics necessary to achieve your goals. Next, shift from strategy to self-image. No amount of tactics, techniques, or hacks will work if they conflict with who you believe you are. Trying to force yourself to do something that feels fundamentally not you will always lead to resistance and eventual failure. You might be able to white-knuckle your way through for a short period, but eventually, the internal conflict will become unbearable. Think of it as trying to wear shoes that are 2 sizes too small. You can squeeze your feet into them for a little while, but eventually, the discomfort will become overwhelming. Your self-image is the shoe, and your actions are your feet. If they don't fit comfortably together, you're going to experience pain and resistance. Finally, we must move from resistance to alignment. True consistency emerges when your subconscious accepts your new identity. When your inner self believes you are capable, worthy, and deserving of your goals, action becomes effortless. It's not a struggle, it's an expression of who you are. It's like riding a bike downhill. Once you get going, the momentum carries you forward. This alignment is the key to unlocking your full potential. It's the state where your conscious mind and subconscious mind are working in harmony, supporting each other rather than fighting against each other. But how do you actually reshape that old identity? How do you rewire your brain to support your ambitions? This is where the practical application comes in. It's not enough to simply understand the theory. You need to take concrete steps to change your internal programming. Here are 3 powerful ways to reprogram your subconscious and unlock lasting consistency. Write the identity daily. This isn't about setting goals. It's about defining the kind of person you want to be. Write it down every single day. Not affirmations like, "I am successful." Write statements like, "I am the kind of person who consistently takes action towards my goals. I am the kind of person who prioritizes my health and well-being. I am the kind of person who embraces challenges and learns from setbacks." Focus on character traits and habits, not just outcomes. Repetition is key. The subconscious learns through patterns. By consistently defining your desired identity in writing, you're gradually reprogramming your mind to believe it. It's like planting seeds in fertile ground. Think of it as planting seeds. You don't expect a tree to grow overnight. You consistently water the soil and allow it to grow. And this is what it means to write it down every day. Each day, you're reinforcing the new identity, strengthening the neural pathways that support it. Visualize success fully lived. This isn't about imagining yourself achieving your goals. It's about immersing yourself in the experience of already being there. Don't just visualize getting the promotion. Visualize yourself leading the team, making strategic decisions, and inspiring others. Engage all your senses to create a vivid and compelling mental image. See it, feel it, normalize it. Engage all your senses. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel? The more vividly you can imagine your desired reality, the more quickly your brain will accept it as possible. Your brain doesn't distinguish between real and imagined experiences, so visualization can be a powerful tool for reshaping your subconscious beliefs. The brain is wired to seek safety and predictability. It won't act consistently in a new way until it feels safe in that new version of reality. Visualization creates that sense of safety and familiarity. It allows your brain to rehearse the experience of being successful, making it more likely that you'll take the necessary actions in the real world. Obsess with intention. Saturate your mind with your desired identity and future. Speak about it. Watch content that reinforces it. Journal about it. Surround yourself with people who embody the qualities you aspire to possess. Create an environment that supports your growth and reinforces your new identity. Your subconscious is constantly listening. It absorbs information from your environment and uses it to shape your beliefs and behaviors. By consciously flooding your mind with the images, sounds, and ideas that align with your desired identity, you're essentially creating a new mental environment that supports your growth. It's about consciously curating your influences. This is identity warfare. You're fighting against old beliefs and ingrained patterns, and you win by immersing your mind in your new reality until it becomes your dominant reality. It's a process of consistent reinforcement, of gradually overwriting the old programming with the new. You want to become a peak performer? Start thinking, acting, and feeling like one. Surround yourself with others who are on the same path. Consume content that inspires you and reinforces your new identity. Dress the part, act the part, embody the part. Eventually, you'll become the part. When that new image takes root, you don't have to force yourself to be consistent. You don't have to rely on willpower or motivation. You simply live it. It becomes second nature. It becomes who you are. The journey towards consistent action is often impeded by what is known as resistance to change. This resistance isn't a sign of weakness, but rather an indicator that your subconscious identity is clinging to the familiar, even if it's limiting. It's a natural part of the human experience. Understanding this resistance is crucial. It allows you to approach your goals with compassion and self-awareness, recognizing that the internal battle you're facing is a natural part of the transformation process. The power of NLP techniques can be incredibly valuable. Anchoring positive emotions, reframing limiting beliefs, and visualizing future success are all NLP tools that can accelerate the identity shift process. These techniques help you to consciously reprogram your subconscious mind, making it easier to align your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors with your desired outcomes. They provide you with a set of tools to manage your internal state and create the emotional and mental conditions necessary for success. As you begin to live in alignment with who you truly are, you may notice a quiet urge to express. The more you embody this version of yourself, the harder it becomes to keep your insights to yourself. There comes a moment when the voice inside you grows louder than the one outside, and in that silence, the need to share becomes undeniable. You might catch yourself mid-thought, realizing this isn't something you're learning anymore. It's something you're becoming, and maybe even meant to pass on. Think about the impact you can have when you break free from inconsistency. When you finally unleash your full potential and share your unique gifts with the world. Imagine the ripple effect of your transformation, inspiring others to overcome their own limitations and pursue their dreams. Achieving enlightenment and peak performance lies not in external validation, but in aligning your actions with your authentic self. What if inconsistency isn't a discipline problem, but a signal that your self-image hasn't been updated? What if the key to unlocking lasting success lies not in working harder, but in becoming someone new? What if you're not broken, but simply operating with outdated programming? Comment below. What part of the old you are you finally ready to leave behind? What limiting beliefs are you prepared to challenge? Share your thoughts, and let's create a community of individuals committed to identity shifting and achieving lasting consistency.